We had left home in late September to chase fall foliage in the Great North, where we had stayed at the first of 3 cabins and were on our way to the second one. We were in and around the mountains of Quebec in eastern Canada, and there were tons of fun fall destinations sprinkled around the region. I gotta climb this ladder. These are nice. Just kind of relaxing. But our second base camp was even deeper into the mountains than the first, and we had no clue what this area would be like. It was just a cozy little tent with a wood stove, but the property that it was located on was far beyond my expectations. It was so sharp, so nice. Something just rose right there.
Oh, there's a bridge.
Yeah, that's the bridge. And the fall colors were exceptional. And so the first night, we made loose plans for the next day and got to bed early, as we knew we'd want to watch the first light cover the mountains in the morning. This trip has just been so cool in the bus. I bought this bus almost 10 years ago now, and I just redid the whole body, all new sheet metal, new paint, even though the paint is not in great condition now. I'm not happy about that, and now I actually understand this engine. It's such a simple, cool engine, and I actually have the confidence to be able to take this bus on a longer trip. I have a bunch of spare parts. And it's just so different than traveling in a regular car, because this feels like your secondary little house. It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day today. The sun is just starting to rise. I'm in the bus here doing my morning routine. I'm drinking my AG1. I love to start the day this way, especially when we're on the road. AG1 is a clinically backed daily health drink. It combines your multivitamin, pre and probiotics, superfoods, and antioxidants into one simple morning drink. What I really do like about AG1 is that they invest a lot of money into research. They do actual gold standard clinical trials, rigorously test their formula with peer reviews. To me, that's what makes them stand out. Back home, we have the canister that stays in the fridge, but here on the road, these travel packs are perfect. Gut health is always on my mind. You can eat the healthiest food possible, but if your gut isn't healthy, you might not be fully absorbing those nutrients. The citrus is my favorite. Perfect flavor for the morning. Zesty, perks you right up. When I drink this on an empty stomach, I do feel energized. And drinking AG1 is risk-free. You can adjust, update, or cancel your membership at any time. So if you're looking for a simple and easy way to support your everyday health, go to drinkag1.com/troutandcoffee or scan the QR code. You'll get a free welcome kit when you first subscribe. It includes a bottle of vitamin D and free AG1 travel packs. And the link for this is in the video description below. So thank you to AG1 for sponsoring this video and for making it possible. And now back to the story.
I've been documenting fall very closely for many years now, but had never been up to Canada this time of year. The colors peak significantly earlier up here than back home in southern New England, so exploring here could be a great new tradition for early fall. On this morning, I saw frost for the first time this season. The grounds of this property reminded me of a mini Yosemite National Park. The grassy flat bottom, the water, the big cliff faces. It was its own little world. Allie and I both ran around to different spots, capturing our favorite perspectives, and then headed out on the trails to see what else was along the valley floor. Sometimes you book a trip in advance and are gifted incredible weather. And having had the opposite happen many times, we were savoring these golden sunshine days in this fall paradise.
It's a Komodo dragon's eating a crab.
Wow.
Sauvage.
Sabotage. Sabotage de la fraude. Les dépôts sauvages d'odeurs sont interdits depuis la loi du 10-5 juillet. Soit depuis.
I guess it also depends, because everything's going to be needing repairs too, so it's like whatever's running the best at the time is...
But we left camp to do some more exploring of local destinations.
Let's hope for the best. You guys are all still green.
You're going to want to see this. I want to jump into that. Oh my God. That half of the tree almost just fell on me. That was insane. Oh yeah? And one of my favorite parts about fall up here was the mixture of hardwoods and skinny conifers.
You gonna play a little something?
Oh yeah.
Just like the first cabin in our journey, our 2 days here flew by, and we were longing for more. Before leaving, I had to float a minute and reflect on how soul-enriching this trip had been. Allie and I had worked very hard for the life we'd built, where we're able to do this. And so far, this trip had been flawless. But that was all about to change on the last leg of our sojourn.